Hey guys! So the internet's still down. I still can't upload videos properly, and I don't want to upload half-assed videos. I don't want them to be playing properly for a while and then leave you all patchy in the middle. So I'm controlling my temper, and I'm just gonna be patient and upload them when the internet's like full bar or something. Hopefully it'll be soon, because I have I have 2 to 3 by tomorrow. It'll be 3 videos that I haven't uploaded yet, and this internet thing is getting kind of old, so I want to get up before, you know, before it takes too long, before it's too late. I don't know. Today I'm gonna be thanking ZunRen. You see it? There you go. Okay, so ZunRen is Zuning's brother. So my boyfriend's brother came over to Melbourne for his holiday trip before he headed off to do IBM, I think. And having him there was fun because then we got to hang out and I got to know him better. And I'm grateful for him because while he was there, it was like having Jasmine beside me again, or it's like having an extended best friend because he's also the kind of person who would burst into song randomly. So then we'd be doing show tunes and song renditions along the street while walking home in the rain, whatever. We'll just be singing and belting out tunes, and Zooming will be pretending not to know us. But anyway, it was fun, and I love having someone else who would who loved food because he enjoys food the way I do. Like he savors the taste, those kind of really not fussy eaters, but they appreciate flavors and style and presentation and different things like that. And also having him there before I left was good because probably if he hadn't been there, I would have just stayed home and not gone out much. I didn't want to, because I was leaving soon, and whenever I about to leave Melbourne, I tend to not travel as much because I don't want to have to. I know it sounds a bit weird, but I don't want to have to keep track of where my things are. So it'd be easier if I leave them alone, unmoved, untouched, and then I would know exactly where they were when I'm packing. Whereas if I had to keep going out, then my makeup and my clothes and the clothes I want to bring back and things like that, I would have to, plan out when I wash them, when I bring them back, and then one bout of laundry costs me like $5 for the drying and washing, and it's just a whole, you know, it just brings on a whole load of problems, and I don't want to do that to myself. But having him there was good because technically I don't have to dress up, technically, and since when he came over it was winter anyway, so it was good to go out and about, burn off some calories, some extra energy, eat food, warm, nice tasting food, and still get to exercise it off. With him there, I got to eat all of my favorite haunts, eat at all my favorite haunts before I got to come back to Kuching, which explains why when I'm back in Kuching, I don't have any cravings. It is really weird and a little bit sad that I think I've outgrown laksa. Probably after saying this sentence, I've just been mentally disowned by a few of my friends, but I can't explain it. I can't do it. I don't know why. Laksa doesn't taste the same to me anymore. It doesn't give me the same satisfaction as it used to. See, mee pok and stuff like that I can still do. Okay, I'm just naming local food now, so if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, just Kuching Malaysian food. Mostly food you can only find in Kuching. And I just found out that apparently you can only find kacang ma, which is like some herbal chicken dish in Kuching. I thought it was Malaysian. Apparently it's only in Kuching or Sarawak, something like that. So which is interesting to me. Yeah, so what I do when I'm back home is basically now I just dream of Korean dishes because I discovered when I was in Melbourne, I was craving laksa and stuff like that. I discovered Korean dishes and they tasted some better than laksa because it's more spicy and I love spicy food. So now laksa doesn't really add up to me. It just kind of it's a bit bland. So hopefully I don't get shot for saying that. But no, I still love all the usual hangout spots. I still love the Sibeng, which is still good. And I'm only talking about this kind of stuff because I'm back home and I'm enjoying the food. So yeah. And I've been sending a lot of pictures to my friends about food, local food, and I hope they don't hate me by now because it's kind of like a tradition, when you mess with people. Like if you go home and they don't, then you send over to Melbourne pictures of local food and make them miss home more. But I'm getting off track. So basically, ZunRen was awesome. We got to he doesn't appreciate coffee, which is a pity, but we got to go to like all kinds of places. I love the fact that he likes walking around. He can't really sit still. because that gives us an excuse to keep, you know, walking and exploring new places, and you don't get a kind of, I'm glad that he's not the kind of fussy person, so we don't get, you know, this kind of whiny person that you have to bring around, and then you're trying to help them appreciate Melbourne, and all they do is just moan and groan and drag their feet, and it makes life very hard for you. So he was really accommodating, or maybe we were supposed to be, I don't know, maybe you can't use accommodating for the visitor. Yeah, I'm getting tongue-tied. Anyway, so it was great having him around. He didn't make life hard. In fact, he made life fun, and I'm glad, because, you know, to walk around and have fun and then come back home, it's nice. It's a nice feeling. It feels like I've accomplished something and I've enjoyed Melbourne to the maximum before I came home. And then I'm gonna do that in Kuching before I go back. So it's kind of like a fair trade thing. And so basically, show tunes, food. I got to make guacamole for him and he loved it. And I love entertaining people. Not entertaining like making them laugh, which is good too, but I like bringing people around and showing them what I love about a city. I like for example, if people come to Kuching, I love bringing them to, you know, food places, to shopping malls, even though it's not that big, it's nothing great to shout about, but it's an experience, you know what I mean? If you go to a new place, your whole point is to experience something. You want to see the sights that the local people see. You want to, you know, experience a place through what a local would do. You know, that's why when I go to Australia, I try to find like Aussies, authentic Aussies who have grown up there been there since young, so they would know all the hangout spots and they would know all the bars and the cultures, and then they'll explain things to you, and it would be awesome. It makes life easier and more interesting. I mean, if you just went there as a student or tourist, you would never find out stuff like that unless you have a tour guide or something. So yes, I love the fact that him going to Melbourne made it possible for me to do that, you know, take out my tour guide side of me and, you know, show him all the spots and take him around. And then even like, I remember when I left the two brothers a list of places that he has to go to before he leaves. And so it was great. It was fun. And I like the fact that we were able to connect. Like, you know, whenever we start talking, it's easy to talk to. Like, you know, I don't have to pretend around him. It's like when we talk about stuff, it's actually meaningful stuff, you know, like instead of those shallow, meaningless, pointless conversations with people. I'm not really into talking about, I have this problem when I talk to people. I can't talk about shallow things like the shoe brands, clothing brands, shopping places maybe, but if you start quizzing me about, I don't know, Chanel, Gucci, YSL, I don't know, I don't care. It's not that I don't care. I do like shopping as much as the next person, but I don't remember prices, I don't remember brands, I don't remember styles and stuff like that. I don't care. Seriously, I'm not the kind of girl that cares. If I like something, I like it. I don't care whether it's vintage or whether it's new or whether, you know, I don't care. If I like something, I like it. And it's just weird that way. And the songs that he sang, I liked his taste in songs. Like, he sings all those oldies that I love as well. Like, song, I can't think of any right now, but basically oldies. And yeah, so pretty much that. Pretty long video, but yes, today's was ZunRen. And thank you. And also, I'm glad to have met you. You made the last few days before I traveled in Melbourne fun. And I found it cute how you were always so awkward. But I don't know, ever since I met you or heard about you, I always imagined you as this little kitten, like, you know those? It's not an insult, okay? It's just like a little kitten, stray cat, like, you know, those kinds you find out in the rain and they're all drenched and look so cute and they're like meowing at you and then nobody wants them, they're like rejected, so you kind of pick them up and then you take care of them and then they turn into this bouncing, cute, adorable fluff ball. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry if that offended you in any way or made you feel weird, but that's kind of how I pictured you. So today, that's for ZunRen. So there you go. I'm glad to have met you, and thank you guys for watching.